Hello, hello. Alright, people. Welcome to another live stream. We got this trade right here that's currently playing out. Okay. Let's wait for the people to come in. Alright, I'm gonna detail it real soon. Today seems to be kind of interesting. Let's see how market opens. Everything's good. Almost break even in this one. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you're watching. Just tune in the chat. Okay, so we're currently in this GU short. I'll explain it in a bit. And NQ can give us a move down. I don't know why this is happening. We're gonna have to bear with it. I've got some bullshit on TradingView that's happening. It's giving me these like black line, not black, white thing since yesterday. Every single time I come to futures. But yeah. GU trade that could also be taken on EU maybe, but GU looks way better. Alright, ES is the same thing as NQ, and YM slightly different, but on the same scenario. Right, let me know who's in here, bruh. We got 250k funded. We got like 100k funded past 2 weeks ago, and I documented everything on YouTube, as you would have seen in my recent uploads. And we got 50k, another 50k funded in like 2 days, which totals about 250k now just on futures, guys. I don't know if my shit's bugging or not. Okay. Right, so for GU, it's all a matter of like having. Okay, it's going good. So GU, we had the rates. We had the rates today dropping, drop lower, made this breaker structure, made this a smart money trap. So right now I'm expecting this to become a smart money trap. That's just a smart money trap cycle. As you know, we're on the bearish tendency. We have multiple equal lows down below. We came to make an efficiency right here. So right now I'm just trying to follow price. And yeah, we also have two equal lows right here. The low of New York and the low of London combined. Also the low of Asia. A lot of things in our favor. And DXY also has this huge gap from today, which can go fill, even though we just swept major liquidities around here. But yeah, looks like we may be able to put ourselves break even now, as we're floating more than 1 hour. That's just how I do my trade management on Forex. And yeah, as you can see, called out for my students, sell GU, exactly the same. If you check 151, that was about 30 minutes ago, right? You got the timer here, you got everything, no way to fake it. Okay, so yeah, boys, let me know who's in here. Just say something in the chat. I'm gonna just put myself break even real quick. I'm floating. I'm in 2 prop firms. One's currently floating 1,000. See, just gonna put myself break even and at a target, which I didn't put. So 45, 3 pips. Boom. Next account. Okay, protect. How's it looking? Yeah, gonna have obviously some reaction out of this now. Boom. Both trades, I mean it's the same trade, but yeah, are now at break even. I will also let my students know in case they're in the trade. Right. I'll signalize it right here as well. Boom, boom, boom. Stop loss. That way everyone knows. And yeah, things are looking good. Got one student that got a win recently. I got a guy that was on here as well that got himself funded 250k, 5 accounts, which is amazing to see. And we got 8 minutes till the US market opens. You'll most likely, but don't gamble on it. Sweep the lows and then go higher. Right, but anything can happen right here. Anything can happen. We might have price go up, and then, well, the shorts look even better as it's build liquidity around here. But I think what's really gonna happen is this, and then we may have a good setup for longs. And for that, ladies and gentlemen, we got the accounts ready. This one's profit, but probably we'll trade the fresh one that we recently passed. Right, so if you want to get some Apex accounts yourself, you can already see the code Dylan just below me. And yeah, these accounts, I mean, as a first payout, you can get anywhere from $500 to $2,000 as a first payout, all right? And the overall cost of the account can be as less than, as cheap as $100 total. I mean, less than that. Maybe. Depends on which promo you're on. Oh, they just extended. I think they just extended. Yep, they extended, boys. It's going crazy. Hey, we had these times to go crazy. It's time to go crazy again. You boys got until the 11 to, I mean, pass as many accounts as you can. 70% off, $40 per lifetime fees. That just makes what I just said. You guys can get accounts for $30, then activation fee, $40, that's $70, boys. $70 to make $2,000. That's a great ROI, bro. And you're only paying as soon as you're funded, you know? And are we looking good on this? We are looking good. No drawdown, just going. Right, but boys, you're only paying as soon as you're funded as well, which is good. You're only paying the the major cost as soon as you fund it, and major cost, that's $40. And yeah, the payout is a little bit more difficult to get, but at the same time, in CFD, which I assume most of you are also doing technically 2 challenges, right? Most of the time you're doing 2 steps. Sip of the coffee. NQ dropping as well. Okay, not that much, but let's hope everything drops. I was looking at, damn, this is some bullshit though. I was looking at to short the Australian dollar as well. Maybe I'm seeing there's a lot of equal highs being built here. I don't know how we didn't just swap this. When I looked at it, we was like here, so it was just waiting on a sweep. But yeah, as you could see, in the middle it dropped. Now, if I was a frequent trader of Australian dollar, maybe I would long here. Maybe I would long here. If this was futures, for example, I would definitely long here. Why? Because even though it's not a clean setup, like safe zone, it's internal. We do have a nice target to go to, which is building a lot of liquidity. We sweeping the lows of Asia. So right now, we either make just one breaker structure when we go, or we make a smart money trap, sorry, and we go. Sorry. But yeah. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad. Look, I'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, if any of you want to take it, I wouldn't say it's bad. 3R is not that pushy into the liquidity, so yeah, doable. What you boys think? Who's in here, by the way? Boys are a little quiet today. 6.8. Yo, what's up, Sean? What's up? Just see. Boom. Eight. How's KL, man? Sunny out there? Aaron texted me last night, but no longer as and KL, as you know. Hot as fuck. I mean, it's always hot as fuck. You taking advantage of this current bounce? On crypto? You probably on ETH, right? All right, 1 minute till market opens. I'm waiting for these lows to get swept on NQ. You could wait for the same on ES. Yeah. Let's see, boys. Let's see. We're currently on this as well, on this GU trade. We're floating about 1 hour something, 1.20. As you can see, call this out for my students right here. Okay. We're at break even now. UJ. Oh, I was thinking, nah. For a moment, I thought how I knew the setup, but nah. I was looking at the USD CAD. Okay. I don't like all of this together. I don't know. Maybe you shorted right here on this Asia or on this recently yesterday. But yeah, this pair has just been going up, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, but massive gap around here. I don't know if we saw it together or not. Maybe. Alright, with 6 people in here. Make sure to leave your likes, boys. And we dropping on NQ, like I said. If I'm not mistaken. Just a little bit more. Wanna see that gap filled? Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we discussed it in KL. No, make sure the account is good. Yeah. So yeah, all I'm waiting for here is for NQ to sweep this low, build me some sort of structure for me to place myself, and then take advantage of the longs as we got these equal highs being built around here. And in case you watched the last stream on Tuesday, I called this out during the stream, but I'm not staying 4 to 5 hours on stream. And we eventually got the TP hit. Okay. So same thing you're watching right now. Call the trade live and ended up being a TP. Okay, this is good. Maybe. Sort of. Because it's kind of building me some structure, but not yet. That way maybe it leaves some high in here, just so when it takes off this, I can use it to position myself. Use it as a breaker structure, as a confirmation for price to go up. The GU, yeah, as soon as we sweep this, it's giving off a reaction. Right? Normal to do so. Only thing I don't like is that we didn't do no retest or nothing, right? It's good since we position ourselves on stop order and it doesn't give us no drawdown and just goes out direction. The problem is when we're already at break even and price doesn't do a retest when it runs like this, and as soon as it comes to do the retest, it might take us out. But I'll keep my stop loss anyways, because that's what the data says. And even if it comes here, it can also come here. As now the breaker structure is even bigger, is even more visible for everyone to see. But we're still going for that smart money trap cycle. As this was a trap, this can probably become a trap too, as it's also equal lows with London session and the low of New York session. We got the Asia lows, and if we put H1 in here, we touched on the efficiency of this structure. We got like 4 equal lows down below. We're overall bearish, right? So yeah, let's see. We're risk-free on it. We're risk-free on it, nevertheless, and right now it's all eyes on NQ. For now. YM, you see, YM is already doing it, but YM is too fast. Yeah, you can see how YM did the sweep pre-market open though. This candle, the market wasn't open. This candle it's where market opened. And as you can see, all you gotta wait for in futures is a manipulation on market open, and then try to play out the distribution. Right now, you even got this trend line right here. So where do you think price is going? I mean, they can continue to go down. Just do another sweep and then eventually go up. But yeah. Oh, and then Q. Not yet. Almost. Yes. It's always a bit late, but we'll do the sweep as well, most likely. So yeah, what are you boys seeing? Are you guys seeing NQ as well? Got 5 likes. Appreciate y'all for that. That Australian dollar. Can look good. I don't know if anyone wants to take it. Casey does this. I'm focused on NQ for now. These next 25 minutes will be crucial. Hopefully we build some structure as it's currently doing. You know, it's currently respecting this low, but it's not no coincidence. Hopefully it sweeps it, builds some structure around here that I can use to position myself and take advantage of the longs. Damn these two. Okay. How's Geo doing? Okay. Yeah, waiting on this. Alright. By the way, boys, we just went hard these last few days, trying to acquire more funding on Apex. All right, and they just extended the promo. So if you guys want to go at it again, y'all can use the code Dylan. But yeah, do whatever you want with this information. I would just go hard and get as many accounts. I mean, I don't know if I'll do it again because I want to focus on funders as well. But until November 12th, that's like 1 week, another week to go hard in the challenges. Like I did and acquired a bit more funding, and like another guy in the community did, and he got himself 250k because he was doing 5 accounts. My guy Danny, and yeah, you boys can read this for yourself and watch his certificate. Okay, so NQ perfectly bouncing off the line. Okay, just to trap a bit more people. Then doing the sweep. Yes, yeah. GU still at the same levels. Australian dollar. I mean, if it goes down again, then you can use, instead of this structure, this one to enter. Charles, are you in any position? Yes, I'm in GU shorts. And currently waiting for NQ longs to play out for market to build me the setup. But yes, I'm currently in this. in two prop firm accounts, and I called it out for my students right here. As you can see, sell GU, the timer, the time the screenshot got sent for my time zone. Okay, it was right now it's 2:40. This was at 1:51 p.m. around 50 minutes ago, which perfectly corresponds to where the setup was. And yeah, got this right here. As GU trend is overall bearish, we're coming to an efficiency of structure. Okay, right here we have some equal lows down underneath, and just on the lower time frames we had the interest rates dropping today. We took people right here as we make breaker structure down below. SMC traders will have their order blocks around here. They get trapped on the shorts. My goal is for them to get trapped on the longs as well. And as we switch sessions, I'm looking for a double sweep within it. So New York started right here, and we got one sweep, like two sweeps, and I could use this small little structure to position myself on stop order and no drawdown. Already got myself to break even, and it's currently running well. Yeah, but not celebrating until that TP gets hit. So yeah, there you go, a little trade breakdown. Oh, NQ is dropping like, oof, okay. Right now it's all about seeing a change of character, whether they would be this up here or whether it would be like building something here. This would have been the best case. It's what I like the most, but yeah, looking decent. You can go watch the stream back and watch me call out this line. Right now it's all a matter of getting a setup here, and ES will sweep it as well. But then between ES and NQ, I prefer NQ just because you have these equal highs being built around here, and you have the previous daily high. And yeah, which yesterday I didn't know how we didn't just break this, right? How this didn't went a bit more up and break this liquidity. It's a shame. It's a shame because I would have gotten another funded account. But yeah, what are you boys seeing? Which pairs are you currently watching? And are you in any positions, Charles? Okay, resweep on GU. Okay, that's that's valid. But why so? Why were you waiting for a resweep on GU? Since we already had multiple sweeps just beforehand. Like this is already multiple sweeps on sweeps. I just can like map it out and understand where price is gonna reverse, just because I also have an indicator of the sessions, right? But you're waiting for a resweep of GU. That's interesting. Or is there any zone to the left that you was waiting for, maybe? The XY was near the... Okay, yeah, that's valid. That's valid. That's valid in the sense as well that that EU did a sweep, but it was super weak. Like you can see the black line, you can see how weak the sweep actually was. Yeah, and it was this 1 hour thing here, and it can still fail, right? And that would probably mean a break even for me. as EU has this efficiency which could go to, but at the same time we swept these inducements right here, and this overall trend line I was building. But that's something that I'll mark right now. The thing is, NQ might give me an entry, but ES is doing a equal low, which tells me that both can go to the downside. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna still position myself, but using a prop firm maybe. You know, not trying to risk it on the funded. So you got these prop firms account. So let's just see until the highest. That's 3R, but I also don't want to be risking a lot because I got consistent rule on this shit. Maybe like 300. Yeah, kinda. And the 3 will be a lot. So yeah. I mean, let's see. Our position is valid, but there's a risk into it because of ES. Just because of ES. R, NQ, and ES. Exactly, Charles. Exactly. That's exactly why I'm seeing this as a bit of a risky trade, because like EU and GU, I often look at one and another to compare whether my trade on one will play out or not. Because as you know, if EU is looking like it's doing a setup, but then GU is telling you that it's going to do another sweep, then the fact that GU does that other sweep might tag you out stop loss in the EU. So yeah, like EU and GU, they're both like correlated cousins, and as you can see, they tend to move the same, but you know, ES is still leaving this equal low behind. And like we can get the TP on NQ, and this ES can just leave the equal lows behind and come get them later. Or we can get ES doing this and we get stopped out, or we can get ES doing the sweep, but we go sufficiently up on NQ to the point where when we do this sweep right here, we only go a tiny bit down on NQ. We don't, market doesn't take us out, and then we can continue to go up on both. Yeah, it's something that's possible. But yeah, okay, it looks like we've been tagged in. I'm risking like very little on this, $300 and on a prop firm account. So yeah, it's just that it still remains valid in the sense where we got the accumulation, manipulation at open, and now the distribution. It is still a bit late, early, I should say. Well, it's past market open, so still valid. But yeah, I would say 15 minutes to 30 minutes after open, you can get set up, just because you have the opening doing the manipulation most likely. You wait for price to build you some structure for you to position yourself, and as you can see, if we get stopped out like this, it's one of them ugly ones where price just tags you in on a stop on a wick, and then it comes back down, which is not a problem, right? It's not a problem. We're accepting the loss. We risk very little. In case we do get stopped out here, then we have a perfect setup to take on the funded. Okay, and look. You see? But you gotta accept these on features. And we also got this GU, which is being slow, but nicely to the downside. Yeah, still respecting the low. So let's see. Not paying for TradingView Premium. But yeah, don't forget to drop your likes, boys. 5 people watching, 5 likes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy. Boom, we got the sweep. We got the sweep on ES. We haven't been taken out on NQ, but we're most probably going to be. Okay. But I'm not trying to hide the fact of we getting stopped out. I'm just switching it quick, just so I can use the Apex accounts that's funded on the next trade that's about to come. So we got stopped out on that challenge, and GU seems to be going nice as well. We got ES that can give the setup, and we got NQ, but NQ looks way better. Got the structure right here. Got the current lows. Let's see. Just the thing is, until that liquidity, until that target, it's only like 2.3 hours so far. We're gonna see. I'm not gonna go. In case this is it, I'm not gonna go for the 3. I'm not gonna be greedy because I know as soon as we sweep this black line, there will be a reaction. Even if price wants to continue to go up afterwards. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. And price can also continue to the downside. It can continue to sweep the previously low. Okay, we got another like. Thank you for that. See, boys, we're currently down 1 hour on NQ for a challenge on a small risk. We're looking to take another position on NQ, and we're running some floating profits on GU. Okay, but right now it's the real deal. Right now, if we can get this, then it's a good setup, and it's on the funded. It's on a funded. Just looking for some sign of a reversal here. We're looking to take it on a fresh account. Boom. Yeah, I don't want to go too heavy into it. But just to make 500. Play around with the entry right here a bit. Right, I might take this. Just waiting. Let's see if price wants to reverse from here, or if it wants to continue down. I would be shocked if we still continue down to the previous daily lows. And this could also be easily a trap This order block right here. Yo, Wick, what's up? What's up? Are you looking at Australian dollar? No, it seems kind of nice. I was potentially looking at it for shorts. Saw that it dropped out of nowhere in New York and left a huge amount of resistance. Don't worry, I'll show you guys later. Just looking at this first. And right now there might be some longs, internal longs, which could play out just because we left those highs altogether. But yeah, let me know if you're looking at that. And if you also took GU. Because we're currently on it. And it's currently looking decent. Alright, this currently running away. We're gonna leave it for now. I'm still looking to long it in case it does come back. Right, we're just gonna look at how the other pairs are doing. Yeah, so YM is a crazy one. Okay, yeah. This is what I meant on Australian dollar. Right now it's consistently going down, which invalidates the trade right here. But the longs still look, I mean, the targets for the longs still look very good. This area right here. So all I would wait for here now, it's a sweep of this, perhaps. Because the only thing I liked was this zone, and right now all of this, I don't really fuck with it that much. We can have a sweep of this as well. But even then, this already came to test out this. So might as well just break the whole thing. And afterwards come to the highs. And then take it, wait DXY to come a little lower. Okay. Same scenario as Charles. I guess because we didn't sweep. We did. Look, yeah. Best case scenario is if we had swept these ones right here. If you want to go aggressive with it, we can. We did sweep these ones though. As a little bit. And then DXY looks good to go up since we have a gap right here. And you also got to keep in mind that we had the interest rates on GU, which makes price kind of go out of that chain of correlation. Like it's still correlated, but just because of the interest rates makes price move a lot, it becomes kind of out of that correlation, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. It looks very nice. You can still go towards it now, fill the gap and go later, or just in the future. And yes, as EU as well, if you go towards EU, you'll see that it did the sweep, but it was super weak. Which means that, yes, my GU trade can fail. Either way, I'm already risk-free, as you can see. Took this inducement right here. Super weak though. Same thing as DXY. But one thing that can happen is that we can go down, give me a TP, and then go back up. Okay, what I mean is this right here. This right here. Boom, boom. Looking decent. Called it out for my students. Right here. Sell GU. Boom. And if you guys want to see NQ, this is what I was looking at. And as you can see, the line got perfectly swept. Right now it's all a matter of taking the reversal. And I was right of price of going here. Perhaps I was just not right of the reversal. Either way, I'm not in the markets yet. I did take a loss. Sorry, I did take a loss on a challenge. So yeah. But on the funded, not position myself here as we're not doing the reversal yet. That's why I said it was kind of risky. And it was risky because ES wasn't showing the same story. So like Charles' observation there, NQ and ES is kind of like EU and GU, like how I would treat it. Why is my NQ chart on delay? It's still on delay, man. Are you sure it's like CME? Like also there's like a bit of a delay between the stream and actual reality, right? I mean, unless it's like a huge delay, because between the stream and live markets there's about like 5 seconds, maximum 15 seconds maybe. Now less than 15 seconds for sure. So yeah, as we're dropping right now a lot, probably gonna go towards these previous daily lows, okay? And then you'll have even better longs off of this. Nah, huge as delay. All right, then I don't know, my friend. You have to restart it. Oh, you sent me a message. Okay, you want me to see it on live? Oh yeah. This is bad, bro. Trying to see if I find out why, but nah, yeah, this is look. you want to do something? You want some smart? You're already seeing the future, bro. Go purchase an account and trade it, man. Go short. Go short. Free money, bro. Free money. Okay. Oh, ES is going fast as well. YM, same thing. All of them pretty much the same thing. YM being more distant than NQ and ES, but if you look at the ES and NQ, pretty similar charts, similar liquidities, waiting for the same thing on both. What indicator is that? Hello, Maui, by the way. This indicator is a custom one that I have. Only give it to my students as it did take a while to code, but even previous to AI era. But yeah, you essentially can't get it public because it also gets banned if published, since it's like multiple indicators in one. So if you get it, then you don't need to buy TradingView Premium. All right, you don't have an excuse to do it, since I think the most amount of subscriptions they get is because they give you can get more than 3 indicators on it. I don't know, but yeah, it's just because you got multiple things in here. But if you want to replace it, just use a normal indicator of sessions or whatever. Just type in session indicator or kill zones indicator, you can get a similar thing. You don't necessarily need this one. It's just good to have it map it out the charts. I wouldn't consider an indicator. It's just to read price better, see the liquidities better. So yeah. Oh my god. Okay, melting. And GU going down slow. Right now it's gonna test out this order block, which for me, in my vision, it is a trap, right? But it can give some reaction out of it. And so that reaction may look something like this, going up as we just tapped it, and then going back down again. But that reaction can also cause myself to get out to break even. Okay? Like I said, even though it looks good, we ain't celebrating until this hits TP. And Australian dollar. This setup looks exactly like NQ. Well, similar. Okay, so we got 7 people watching, 7 likes. Let's run it up to 10. If you can, boys, if you still haven't dropped a like. And by the looks of it, we may be getting a nice little setup in a few. By nice little setup, it doesn't necessarily mean a win, but it means that we're going to have a setup that's confluent to the plan. And that will be taken on one of the funded accounts that we have. Okay. We have a bunch of them to play with. I mean, it's still not 20, but we getting there. We're getting there, right? I just don't use a trade copier, because at least for my strategy, that won't be the best approach for me. But what about you, boys? What are you guys looking at today? Is anyone in any trades? Price can also reverse off this London sweep, but it's too eternal. I would much rather see the whole thing get swept. But yeah, boys, keep an eye on this. I'll come back in a minute. All right, I'm back. Just passed my top step, 50K. Let's get this money. Let's get this money. Sir, congratulations, man. Love it, love it. I mean, I never tried top step, but if you boys down to getting Apex, they just extended their promo of the craziest promo, I would say, since I've been trading futures. 70% off, but the most important thing being $40 lifetime activation fees, any size account, which is absolutely crazy. So if you guys want to get that, then you guys can use my code Dylan and try to scale like me. Try to scale like me and Danny that just passed 5 accounts yesterday using the promo. So instead of paying like 700 in price activation, like activation fees, that's normally 140. He paid $40 per each. And so yeah, if you're in for yourself. And let's see, hopefully it does the sweep of this low. Right, it's currently making equal lows with London, which I don't think it will work out. Hopefully it doesn't, because then I'm left with no trades today maybe. GU, it's giving that reaction that I mentioned, nothing new. And Australian dollar, yeah, it's looking like it's going there. You waiting for this as well, Wick? If you're still there. Boom. Right, 7 likes, boys. Nice, nice. Yeah, okay, nice. Looks decent. I might take it as well if I see it. Forex has been kind of dry. I've taken one position that was break even on the 3rd, so like 3 days ago. Right now I'm on another position, but before that I was almost a month without positions on Forex. But that gap on the XY might be problematic. I mean, problematic for you, good for me right now. Might not take a buy there. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, because you might also leave it for later. But yeah, anyone seeing anything different? Any other pairs you guys watching? Let me have a look at these. These G ones, okay. Decent. And how much? 1.3 bandos, like Thomas calls it. Alright, how are these looking? Okay. Not playing out like I said. I mean the longs, right? As it's giving equal lows right here. Boom. Still waiting on these to get swept and then take advantage of the longs. And yeah, would be better on NQ. As far as other pairs, oil is a crazy one. Anyone trades oil here? It's a crazy one, but not many setups for my style of trading. Okay. Patience game, boys. Patience game. It can also deliver the sweep. I mean, within the next hour, very probable. And then because London close starts, you can have the retracement of the day, meaning New York did a whole downwards move, so London close can retrace a little bit up. As also New York was bearish, London was bullish, so London close will just imitate the same bias as a London session to try and close the day the closer to where it opened at. That's just a little confluence, but if you want to use it, it works even better on forex in my opinion, but it also works on futures. Just bet on forex, and also some commodities like oil. I have a student that often uses it on there. Yeah, we're 4 people now in here. Maybe some single warriors left. Just knowing Tuesday, we did call out a winner. You didn't see the TP on live, but you can watch the live, watch me get in on a trade, and then by the end of the evening, get a TP. If you were to look at the charts, in this trade right here, and I mean to prove it, it's a funded account. Good evening. I mean, it's afternoon for me, but where are you watching the stream from, brother? Thank you. Okay, GU is going a bit up. It's that reaction. I can get stopped out. There it is. We're currently on a GU position that I called out for my students, and currently waiting for NQ ES to drop, give this nice little sweep, and then take advantage of longs. If that ends up happening. If not, then we just stay out of it. From Uzbekistan, we talked with you. Sorry for no response. Working on collecting some funds to join your army. Oh, I mean, it did seem like you, but your name. But since you gave me the ghost response, I wouldn't expect you to be here. But yeah. Don't really like to be ghosted. Just prefer the reality, man. Yeah, gold went down. Oh shit. Okay. You and your fiance use the same IG? So my phone to buy a new challenge. No. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. People out here selling stuff to afford challenges. That's crazy. But so what? You clearly knew you had talked with me. Yeah, but then in my eyes, it doesn't show it. You might be, but from my eyes, what I see, someone that said this date, that date come in, and nothing happened. All right, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, man. But really, I don't care. It doesn't change my life either way, man. Yeah, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. Like if you guys are short on funds, that's not an issue. You know, I can understand that. The issue is with fake promises, man. That's the only thing. No, there's no problem with you spamming the chat. It's actually good because you're not just spamming. You're saying actual stuff, but but it's good because I can actually the chat is active at least. But we'll meet soon, brother. You're my thank you. I appreciate that, man. But I don't appreciate the just talking. You know, I prefer actions, brother. I prefer actions. No, like you just say like if you don't have the funds, like let's say you come up to me, hey, I want to join the mentorship, I don't have the funds. That's cool. That's cool. If you say, hey, I want to join the mentorship, yeah, I really want it, but then like, yeah, you say yes, but then you don't commit to it, you know. Then regardless if you have the funds or not, you can still be. Sinto muito. Eu não posso fazer uma liga. You can still be a hoe, right? Not calling you that, but HIV is short on funds. I mean, you were, and you weren't shy about lying, maybe. It is what it is, man. You can be real with me. I didn't see one seem as a beggar. That's good. That's good. But nah, you wouldn't be. Just be real. Just as soon as the stream is over, or as soon as you go, just reach out to me again and tell me your situation. Simple as that. And we were almost 2 hours floating, and could be a break even now. Let's see. This is also the point of having your entry on the initial order block, but the order block never has been tested, where the structure never has been tested. So right now we can actually test it and then go down, or you can simply just take it out. As right now, since we made this is looking like a visible breaker structure, and perhaps the actual order block that I mentioned, they could be a trap, is actually going to work for them. Generational death, you're richer than me, probably. So don't worry about your funds, man. Nah, even you, there's probably people still broke than you, man. There will always be someone in the worse positions The amount of time I was kind of scared to tell you about it. I thought you would be mad at me wasting your time. I mean, lying is wasting my time though. Okay. Yeah, man. Mondays and Tuesdays are usually the best for futures. As you can see, Tuesday we got the TP. As nicely corresponds to that. Nicely corresponds to the data. But yeah, this Thursday might be a bit dead, considering there's also NFP tomorrow. There's a chance there won't be. Right, there's a government shutdown still going on. Let's see if we do have it or not. But either way, the market is still behaving, considering that. Yeah, that's a good thing to have, Wick. You gotta be grateful for whatever you have right now. Because if you're not, then God, the universe, or whatever you believe in will never give you more. Same way, if you give something to an ungrateful person, you probably won't give them nothing no more. No, I didn't lie to you. I have no interest in lying to you, bro. I was hoping to collect some funds to join your side, but it's damn hard nowadays. I don't think tomorrow is going to NFP day. Yeah, probably not. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, man. A simple message, man. A simple message. Simple message could do so. Again, I don't hold any resentment. For me, I don't care. You know. Why watching the video do his past trades? You'll find them on his Discord. That's what I did. Yeah. That's what I did when I was in your shoes as well. Like, I mean, for my mentor. But yeah, but he's been watching me for long. He's not new. Yeah, it's good to see people actually learning from my videos. Okay, we're jacking off of it. Oh, seeing this as well, we might be lucky with the M15 with our entry. We have like a tiny bit of space between our entry and the order block. As you can see, the order block is this whole thing right here. Starts right here, and as you can see, we still have some space in between that. In the sense of like we might touch the order block, and then sometimes the tap is really to the T, so we can still go down and respect my stop loss and not be taken out, break even. Right now it's looking like some good rejection. Well, let's see. I like a remedy for psychology. I start to gain some after watching your vids. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I mean, I try. Some of the psychology ones are really good, especially like the course of where I go more outside the box of just trading and go into a bit of a mindset shift. Uh, Batwit is waiting for sip on GU. Oh, so Charles is the guy that made the joke the last time, like a month ago or so, about the 3 and 4 sweeps. Is that why? Because that's why you said you was waiting for another sip on GU, motherfucker? Well, guess what? I'm in profit, bro. But yeah, that will probably be my future. As soon as your boy gets famous, everybody will be talking about, yeah, he waits for the first sweep and the second sweep and the third sweep and the fourth sweep and then but he's funded, right? He's funded, so suck my dick. And yeah, these ones, yeah, it's gonna be London close. It's gonna be a bit late, if so, even. Yeah, that's why he was talking about some waiting for a receipt on GU. I asked him why so, since we already had like multiple sweeps on GU before he even moved down. And I thought of that in my head. But I'm not a motherfucker. I'm not a motherfucker. You know? I am, but I'm a nice motherfucker. Like, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, man. Anything interesting for y'all? Is anyone taking any trades? Seems like we're waking up again. Let's see, man. I don't know if I'll continue to stream even until we get the setup or the liquidity sweep. And hopefully this goes down as well, because now this trade was taken mid New York, but since it's so slow, it's gonna start to be London close, and London was bullish, New York was bullish, so London close might be retracement of both. We're also maybe building a trend line around here. Yeah, man, market seems like it's not moving, but it is by the timer. Yeah, okay. But yeah, boys, anything you want to ask or touch on? I don't know if Charles wants to give us a little demonstration of his six sweep strategy. Joe, if you haven't still, make sure you drop your like. Let's try to get it to 10, hopefully. I'll reach out to you after this stream, brother. May I? I mean, you can. It's free. My DMs are free, man. You can. Just don't come with some bullshit, man. Come with some real shit. And I'm not gonna lie, it's like the second time you do that shit. You do the ghosting, man. I ain't a big fan of that, especially when I'm trying to help. But it is what it is. Looking decent. Okay. 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 We're getting close. We're getting close. And it's also London close. But right? Let's see. See if we can use one of the fresh accounts. Fresh new fun accounts. You back in Portugal? Yeah, I am, brother. Some things happened and I had to come back. Fucking Switzerland thought I was fucking Pablo Escobar when I had to come back to Europe to resolve some stuff. They fucking if you didn't saw my Instagram, they fucking frozen my funds, blocked my bank account with the majority of my cash in it. And I was left with a couple $100 to my name. And so I was not gonna stay there in Asia to find out. But yeah, ended up coming back and then ended up being all good. But it's whatever. I'll just stay here and enjoy the Christmas with my family. Yeah, it's all good now. But it was like scary times. I'll make a video on it soon. But yeah, it's like I hit like a fucking second rock bottom, you know. But either way, once it was like the day after it all happened, I had already accepted it, and I knew I had the skill to make it all back. And also, I had funded accounts as well, and I could made it back. You could make that argument. The only thing is that if you're trading for money, especially if you're urgent about it and you need to pay bills or whatever, you know the story. You know what's gonna happen, right? So I just decided I'm not gonna risk all my money. You know, I'm not gonna really go back to zero because that was already bad. I'm just gonna go back and besides just money and the overall situation with the bank account with the frozen funds, there's also some mental stuff. Yo, my guy Danny, what's up? What's up? We got someone that's fresh on 250k funded, if I'm not mistaken. 550k accounts. Brother's doing competition with me. Yeah, but I appreciate your concern, Wick. We're getting close here. Um, Danny boys, Danny, I've been shouting you out, man. I've been shouting you out. $300 per account today. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Hey, it's nice to see, bro. It's nice to see. So Danny is the one that I've been shouting out right here. That I've been using Apex. And guess what, brother? Guess what? It's time to go hard again. It's time to go hard again. I don't know if you've seen, but Apex just extended the promo. So yeah, we got another week or so until the 12th. Still $40 lifetime PA. Sometimes they do this shit, man. I could have taken my time, but hey, it is what it is. I don't know. You can cop more. I'll probably do so as well, but also want to focus on the funded. Yeah, shit, do it, man. Do it. And it gives you a whole other week to try, and you don't need to get the payout already, just build a foundation first. Build a nice foundation of funded accounts and then go for it. Like the more funding you had, the more it will be for your psychology. You already know. I'm on this GU. Looking a bit better now. And let's see. I'll probably get this on NQ as well. Don't know if I'll show you guys the entry. Not because I want to hide it or anything. But just because I don't want to be streaming for like a whole 3 hours, 4 hours. If in case the chat is not very active or so. But yeah, just waiting on this to be swept. Change your character, whatever structure there might be to the upside, M5, and take the longs to try go to that liquidity or to try some retracement on line and close. Don't expect a huge move. NFP is also tomorrow. It's also getting late, right? But this is all I'm waiting for. If I show the entry on stream, cool. But definitely not gonna see a TP on stream again. But last time, boom, gotta win. I got a notification. I thought it was C-Trader. I was like shocked. What the fuck? I got tagged out of GU, but now it was fucking Tinder. Absolutely, bro. 10 accounts means I can be happy with small. Yeah, bro. Yeah. And then you can either like put them all together or do the batch thing. 5 here, trade 5 differently, and then another 5 a different way. Not a different way, but you get what I mean. You rotate between them. Yeah, bro. If you take a lot of positions, that's also good. Right now, you already got the win on the funded. You need more accounts now, just to the fundeds are up for the day. Just leave them there and go trade the next thing also. Okay, we're pushing. I mean, melting, I should say. Yeah, guys, if you want to... Okay, one more like. Thank you. Let's try to get it to 10, guys. But yeah, if you want to be like me and Danny, multiple 6-figure funded, buy super cheap, you can take advantage of the current Apex deal. It's not 50% like I've gotten in here. They actually extended, so it's actually 70% plus $40 per activation fee instead of a whole $140. So yeah, the return on investment can be crazy if you get to the payout stage, and if you just blow the account, you just spent like $30 or $40, whatever, in case you do not make it till the funded. Then once you make it to funded, then you pay an extra $40, and then like $70 total cost for a possible $500, $2,000, and that's just for one account. Then you got 5 of them bitches. I got multiple of them bitches as well. So why I'm close to it. But nah, I'm not taking YM. Not take YM if I got ES and NQ right here. Boom, boom, boom. By the way, I fixed the delay on the Q and ES chart. Okay, what you did? And why would you fix it, bro? You had a money glitch there. It's a no-brainer. So cheap and the rewards are well worth it. You have a clear strategy and discipline, then Apex is probably the best choice out there. Yeah, exactly. Like on Apex, the scalability factor is crazy. That's what it makes it like one of the top futures firms. Since it's so cheap, but then you actually need to know how to trade, of course. That's why they got the rules and stuff. But you gotta understand that it cannot just be good rules for us and the prop firm take all the risk. Because then if they take all the risk, then that means they eventually will go broke, and it's bad for everyone. Just change to indices and different broker. But I mean, okay, yeah, you can have a different pair, but thing is, but you don't trade futures. But if you were to trade on them, you couldn't. It'd have to be on CME. It's just a money glitch, bro. How fast the Apex proceed payouts? I mean, it ain't a question of velocity of payouts, some firms it's crazy, like 2 hours. Another they promise to pay like within 24 hours, but they just pay. It's like bi-weekly payouts. I don't know if that's what you meant, or the actual speed of requesting a payout. Might not be the same, but very much resembles the futures. Yeah, it probably is. But like the indices, the futures, the NQ, ES, they're just replicas of like Nasdaq and S&P, of course, to just be tradable assets. Short term. I mean, the speed after requesting a payout. I mean, yeah, it can vary, bro. It can vary. Look it up online. Yeah, probably. But either way, I wouldn't be worried about that, because you requested, the money will come, unless you're trading for urgency. But at the same time, if you are doing so, then you're probably not even gonna make money. I'm just for testing for now, so it's fine. Yeah, yeah. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I heard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen it as well. You playing a bit. No, I mean some future prop firms take 3 to 7 days to proceed. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But that's okay, man. I wouldn't be worried. That's the least of your worries, bro. The payout speed is the least of your worries. There's way more things you should be worrying about, right? But you're saying that because you got funded with Apex recently? Oh, with the fivers. Okay. Don't worry about the speed. Important thing is they pay. Yeah, exactly, exactly, exactly. There's way more important things to worry about. Actually, uh, getting to payout, actually meeting the rules. And then if you have multiple accounts, then you don't care, because then like one is giving you a payout, then you're waiting for a payout on the other one, then it comes to the next week, then boom, another one hits your account. It's just becomes like that. Even if you're trading like CFD, you have one account, that account is funded, you make profit. Right now you gotta wait 2 weeks for the payout dates. Then maybe it's a firm that like takes some time to proceed as well. Like that money is gonna eventually hit your account. You either wait for it or you just take on the risk. It's not actually a risk, but you just go buy another. You just go buy another challenge, and whilst that payout is secure, is locked, and you're waiting for it to hit your account, instead of just trading the account and risking the money you have already earned, you just go trade another account. And if the markets are giving you extra setups, extra profits in between that, then you grow another account. Then when you receive the payout, maybe you got another funded account, or you've already built some profits on the other, just trying to scale. My plan is to trade until the 21st and then request a payout. Yeah, there's 2 weeks, right? Then request a payout. Even if it takes over a week, I'm happy with. Yeah, exactly. And bro, and guys, like Danny has like 5 of these, and he's like trade copying them, which means like if he makes a 1K payouts, that's 5K. Unless he withdraws everything differently in each account. If he goes heavy into it, that's 10K payout. Combine everything. Since you can request like 2K max on the first payout. And you can actually request it, because you're gonna have to do that to actually request even the minimum payout, which is 500. But yeah, don't even worry about the date, bro. Just do what you know, right? Just continue to trade the same way. You don't got time against you. If you make it till payout date, then cool. If you don't, then just wait for the other. Either way, you can start to build a nice little foundation out of it. We still have the $40 discount going on. So yeah, just take it as it is. Just take what market gives you. Whatever. Sure, thank you for navigating us. No worries, man. No worries. Oh my god. GU is playing, man. GU is playing again. Waiting on the sweep on NQ. And yeah, London close pretty much started. If we want to be exact, like in 4 minutes it will be London close. So when we can anticipate some retracement of the day. Yeah, these gold, silver going down. I'm looking at oil. My student, my long this shit. Looking at it. At a trade here. Maybe. London bullish, New York bearish. CPOD liquidities might deliver a move. I don't know. Okay, but you see, like, EU is gonna do this sweep. So, hey, I might be tagged out on GU, but I might have an extra trade on EU as it looks valid. Not me trying to gamble and trying to be in trades and all that. But this is actually a valid setup, as we got one sweep of the black line. And right now we're gonna get a second one. Plus, it's gonna be London close, which is a retracement of the day. Plus, there's an efficiency there, which you may touch, may not, but either way we're on that area. Wait, fucking TradingView scamming me here. The line is actually closer, so as soon as we do the sweep we may actually tap it. And yeah, so the XY is also making the trap probably. Yeah, might get a re-entry on that. So if you see, and best case scenario, by the point that the EU does the second sweep, if we're still on GU, then that would be good. If not, it is what it is. More looking forward to this NQ though. Yeah. I am back in Portugal, man. I am back in Portugal. But don't worry, I'm an Asian man. I'll be back in no time. Yeah, I had to come quick. I already went over it a bit on this stream, but yeah, had some issues. But yeah, nothing. All. It's all good now. It's all good. I'll maybe go back in January or February. You gonna wait for another trap on futures now? No. Cause in futures it's kind of like a 50-50. Like it can deliver traps on London close, but it can also not. And market's closing. It's late. So yeah, I tend to bite the bullet. I tend to take the risk. It's a 50-50, but chance that it will either work or fail, but I'll take it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's a good question, but it depends a lot on the timing, How's it looking? Depends. I think I've had so in the past, but it depends because if it becomes too late, then I ain't touching it. So say we do a sweep right here. I'll be looking at this structure. What's up, GMS? You kind of late today, brother. Did you get some wins on YM? We're still in on GU, and EU is go. It's close. I need to put an alert on EU though. Not forget. Damn. Ay, ay. Yeah, he took shorts. UJ also. Damn. People are eating, bruh. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, Sean was in UJ as well. Is it going good? Oh shit! Oh shit! Then shout out GMS, shout out Sean. Then she's looking good. NYM, yeah, crazy one, crazy one. Still, I'm still seeing this level though. Catch up with the big dogs. Hey, you already part of them, man. Continue to do what you know. It's clearly working, so just waiting on right now all of these the futures pairs to do the sweep of the previously low, as they will do so 99% sure. Having just a not the trade prepare, but just the entry, right? I'm not taking anything yet. You keyboard warriors, relax your fucking hands. I'm gonna put this right here just to see, just a little test. Because I think I have a student that will take it like this. So it's just for reference. I'm not taking this. Is these stopped or what? Yeah, fuck, we got no music today. Ah, fuck it. But yeah, all I'm waiting for right now is for NQ in this case, but you can pretty much expect the same on ES and YM is for price to sweep the previously low, sweep this liquidity, and then as soon as it does so, and if it does a change of character, okay, break structure to the upside, a reversal sign, then I will be longing after that, as it is also a London close, which tends to be a retracement of the day. Works better in forex, but also works in other domains, such as futures in this case. Yeah. Anyone else looking at the charts at the moment? Looking at something to take? If you're looking to take it like me, let me know. If you have a different vision than mine, let me know. Right? This is a democracy. I'm gonna go now. I got exams tomorrow. Damn, you still in school, bro? See ya, bro. See ya. Tomorrow we're doing another live stream, guys. So yeah, make sure you tune in for that as well. And yeah, see you a week. Personally, I'm planning to go to long gold. I wouldn't do so in this. I can see it working as it swept this inducement, but just a little bit risky for me. It did one sweep, two sweep, but a bit risky for me. I can see it working though. I can see it working. And it is London close, so let's see if London close goes up to go at least to London price action levels. But yeah, it can easily go down as well. Sweep this entire thing and maybe even the lows. But yeah, that depends on gold. I would have wish it went more up. And even now, because I got my friend Thomas in it as well. You're in your final year of college. That must be some bullshit, man. But I should say the school days were cool. School days were cool. But then like I've got, for example, a student that's studying, and then he reminds me of the times where I had like 4-hour exams, and then I'm like just happy I'm not in it no more. And the mold ass teachers, the mold ass Karens. It may not seem like it, but I was actually the best student in my class. That's because I had my methods. I was a scammer back then. Damn, this GU would be lucky if it does play out. But this EU looks like it's gonna go to the upside as well. So the entry structure becomes this one. If this is the one that ultimately does the sweep lower. But then if the structure becomes too big and we do like an extra structure here, then I would place myself in this one. Yeah. Still looking too long here. If so, good luck, man. Good luck. Wish you the best. Not saying wish you the best like or good luck like it's gonna fail. Just in all honesty. Yeah, we got 5 people still here. We got 9 likes. Okay, one more like, people. One more like. Trying to go to the goal of 10 likes a stream, man. I gave you guys a profitable signal on Tuesday, man. I may be giving you another profitable one right now. Right? Just gotta wait and see if it actually plays out. A waiting game. And we also on this GU, right? Looking like 50-50 at the moment. Not looking that good. Was looking very good. Right now looking a bit bad. But we did call it out on my channel, on my private channel. right here for the new people that's watching the stream. All right, this was called for my students, but this is not for them to be senior warriors. It's just for people to understand how to apply the strategy on live markets. Because it's very nice someone giving you the theory on already printed candles, but it does tend to work better once we work on the strategy on live markets whilst the candles are still printing, so the people can actually see how to interpret, I don't know if there's a word, how to use it in live markets. So then they get their experience of being 1 month, 2 months, 3 months there. They can start to anticipate the actual setups and what I'm thinking before I even send it. Gold is pushing, man. A little bit. Okay, are we dropping on GU? Kinda. And I should be having the NQ set up soon. Live markers only way to yeah. I mean, but when you're a beginner, I feel like there's a difference. It's not actually a difference, but between the past charts and the live markets, like you might be learning from someone, like someone's strategy, and you might be trying to apply it on live markets. But then once you have access to his signals or his vision of the markets on live, you understand that you've been doing it wrong. So yeah, that's something I realized in my journey with my mentor. I thought I was trading the same way as him, well, just kinda. And then once I had access to his trades, I was doing it a bit different. He was waiting for way better zones, which I wasn't being patient about. And yeah. Even then, that's not when I became profitable. Okay, there's like a whole lot of chapters after that. By getting cooked for a couple of years. Yeah. I mean, at the same time, the mentor which I'm talking about now, I wouldn't say I trade different from him, but we have a lot of different trades, visions nowadays. Sometimes I see trades that he is taking, that he's publishing on social media, and I'll be like, I would never take that. So like you learn from someone the foundation of the strategy, and then you start to develop your own, or you start to develop different concepts or like different way of trading, because it's also good. Like you build a foundation on it, and then you understand things which work better for you, because we all have different psychologies. We may see things differently sometimes on the charts, and then you start to develop your own kind of strategies. You start to go out of your own branch, even though it may still be very similar. That happens with even my students. As soon as they get some time on the markets, impact effects. I don't know him, but yeah. But yeah, if you're like validating what I just said, like you learned from him, and then you like built a foundation on it, but then like you started to gather your own experience, you started putting your own things, because you were seeing it from experience. You were seeing how price behaved whilst using that strategy, and maybe you didn't. I mean, not maybe, you probably did some ticks. Okay, you can't trade anything like him. But that's what, saying he's like two up there. This is slow though. Like, I have no problems with it. I would be doing something else whilst watching this on the side. It's just for a stream purpose. But his framework is my foundation. Okay, yeah. Check him out. He crazy. Crazy in what sense? Crazy on his performance, or TGR crazy? One more like, people. One more like. Yeah, he a beast. Okay. But yeah, I do not know half of these people in the industry, really. Like, I was in my journey, found a few good ones, found a few that I respect, and just stuck with that. Promise you, I barely even knew like who Mamba FX and Alex G were a few years ago. Australian dollar also close. Yeah, too much information, but also like super close, but also too many scams. But yeah. But yeah, the information side is also important, because then you don't want to be like, I was just concentrating like one single trader. You can watch his everything about him, like technical psychology, but that's because you have the same strategy as him. And then like you can watch other traders, of course, their lifestyle, psychology, just not the type of content that would change your perspective on the markets, maybe, or your technicals or your strategy. Anything else, you can watch it. The trade is almost coming, but I'm not gonna lie, I may end this soon. We've been doing this for about 2 hours. Also getting a little hungry. This trade is a bitch, but that's just how the game goes. And let's see this NQ. Like I said, I don't know if I'll end this stream before or not, but if you don't see my entry, it's just a sweep of this, and then if price starts returning, then I'll be position myself like this. There is a risk that this becomes a trap and price sweeps it again, since it's London close, and London close tends to do a smart money trap on futures whereas Forex it most likely doesn't. I know I just spoke Chinese to some of you, but I just go watch the channel for that technical aspect. But boom, that's what I'm waiting for. And this GU, I'm out, almost out on GU, man. Crazy. But yeah, boys, do you have anything you'd like to say? It seems that I lost some likes there, or I don't know if this is bugging. I went from 9 likes to 7 likes. Oh, now I have 6 likes. Oh, okay. People withdrawing the likes, or is this bugging? I mean, it is what it is, boy. So let me know if you have any questions, anything you want to touch on before I end this. Are you waiting for a sweep on this? Yeah, waiting for it. Waiting for a sweep of the black line. And if this high maintains, then I'll have a stop order ready for it. Like, let's say if price sweeps it and whatever low it makes, I'll put the stop loss there and entry above here. And if price starts reversing, then I'll put the order in, and then hopefully it tags in and ends up being a winner. Nah, not a double sweep, just one sweep. Just one sweep. Since it's London closed, it's already getting late in the day, and I'm just expecting retracement of the day. That's it. And on futures, I don't tend to wait for a double sweep, but a double sweep can happen. That could be a trap delivered. But yeah, wait. I'm still on GU. Also gotta keep an eye on ES as well in case NQ doesn't do it, but it most probably will. But then let's say ES actually does it and I miss out on the train. So yeah, Danny, I wouldn't recommend you just following me, but last time it worked, right, as you can see. But maybe, hey, if you grab the challenges, maybe why not? Still hasn't did it. But yeah, anything else, boys? Or any other questions, Danny? It seems that there's some, in case Matting is not bugging, but it seems that we're on 6 likes now. It seems there are some females leaving, like, removing their likes. What's your lowest time frame? I mean, I just keep it at 5 now. I would go for M1 back in the day, but you can say I'm a M1 trader just because I go for like the wicks and candles on M5, which would reflect some M1 structure. As you can see, the one I'm looking at to place myself, it's right here. It's this structure right here, which some people would see it like this, but I can just see it on M5 now. I would say stay out of M1, go to M3 at least, because it isn't as much noise. But if you can just identify the moves by the candles like I do on M5, it's enough. It's enough. I'm happy risk one contract on it, bro. I mean, yeah, one contract on it. Even then, it's like what, 300 maybe on this. Let's see. A little 200. Okay. Little 200, but to make 600. Right? So could be something good. That's if not 300, then it's 1,000, But yeah. almost getting that sweep. So yeah, if you see it, execute on it at your own risk. That's what I will do if it happens. So if it starts to do some bullshit and some range and it becomes late and it just comes back down, don't assume I got a loss on it, because I will not be positioning myself in case this happens. Either way, I'll show you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll come here and say, yo, people, I took a loss, or yo, people, I took a win yesterday. And we discussed it on live. That's if it happens. And GU, I mean, keep an eye on it. See whether I get a win or not, but it's looking like a stop loss on break even. But EU, I might position myself if we do this. Which, if I get tagged out break even on GU, I'll most likely have the short setup on EU. So yeah, boys, I appreciate y'all for being here. It seems like Nasdaq might deliver the long setup, but yeah, I want to go now. So yeah, boys, appreciate y'all for watching. Please leave a like. We had 9, now we had 6, but it's okay. Take care then. Take care, man. Enjoy your little funded, and let's get this money, man. Alright, boys. Stay safe.